Hello and welcome back to Sew April. So today I thought I would go ahead and start a whole new thing for myself, a whole new series, I guess you would say. I was talking to my sister about it, and I was going to name it Throwback Thursdays, and she thought I said SewBackThursdays. So I told her, I said, you know what, I like that, so I call it hashtag SewBackThursdays. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I've noticed in a lot of my videos when I talk about bags and quilts and clothes and stuff, I always end up saying, oh, well, maybe I should show y'all some of my first things, like some of the first bags, because they are horrible, absolutely horrible. And I know sometimes someone sees my stuff and they're like, oh, that's so pretty, I can't make it. And I see flaws in everything I make. I still do. And if you make clothes, you know very well that feeling. Now, I just thought it would be fun. I can only think of 3 things so far to do with the series. So the first one this week is bags, and I will show pictures and video, if my sister lets me, of my niece with her new bag, which is the newest one I made. And the next series, the second one, is quilts and clothes. I don't remember which order I have it written down. I think clothes is next and then quilts, but I haven't made a whole lot of clothes for myself, so I can possibly, if I can find pictures, show stuff that I've made of other people, stuff that I've made, like Halloween costumes for my kids, and stuff that I've made my granddaughter as well. So I just thought that would be really fun to do. Sorry about that, I had to put my charger on. So anyways, I will talk about some stuff in detail and some stuff I won't do detail. There are some things I do not have, and I will insert pictures, and maybe I might write something in there about it. Like, for instance, I made these zipper bags for my mom, and some of them had embroidery lips, and they said, ooh la la. If my mom was just such a classy lady. She always told us girls that we have so much more class than everybody else, but I never really believed that. I always felt like I was just like everybody else. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. The first bag I actually made was for my mom, and I do not have that. She did happen to have a house fire before her and my dad passed, and so we don't have anything that, you know, I made them. So I will insert a picture of her first bag. I feel so sorry for her. She loved it, she said, and I told her, I said, we can just use it for makeup. And I think that's what she did. And then I also made my dad this wrench thing out of jean material. He told me what he wanted me to do, and I did that to his directions. So it worked. I think my husband actually has that. I don't know. I know I made my husband one too, and I don't have a picture of that. Okay, and then the next bags, I saw how some bags were shiny, and I did not understand what vinyl was. So I got, okay, and in the beginning I didn't understand like fusings, like interfacings. I didn't know what those were. I didn't know about rivets. I didn't know rivets. Yeah, rivet. I did not know a lot of different things that are required to know about bags. So I think this was the first bag after the one for my mom. What I did was, and I think it was a Simplicity or McCall's pattern, I found that there was this stuff you could buy, and I did not remember the name of it. Anyways, you put it on the paper, on your, well, not the paper, on your material, and it like laminates it and makes it waterproof. And I thought, oh, that'll be nice, that way nothing inside my bag will get wet. So, okay, here we're gonna get some weird pictures here. So it's all crinkled up. I had the D-rings on here, and I just sewed the little tab. And like I said, it's real plasticky. It has no shape. Like, I put polka dots on the side because I thought, oh, that'll be fun. And then floral. And then look at this beautiful zipper job. Like, it's just not good. But this is before the internet. Yeah, it basically serves no point at this rate. So, other than a reminder of how much you can do eventually. So, there's that. And then, I had another idea. I thought, oh, I'm just going to work with that stuff again, and I'll try again. This time, I used a scrub shirt because I didn't know you could get special fabric. And again, this is also, I believe, a McCall's. And I used napkins. I really thought it was going to be so pretty and so fancy. So it's got Tinkerbell, and it has the Truth Trust and a little bit of pixie dust. I mean, I had an idea here. I even, like, color blocked. There's no interfacing. That's not a pocket. And I actually put, this is not purse feet. This is, like dome rivets. And I kind of figured out how to attach them in the bottom of the purse. The only reason there's any kind of structure is my dad had told me, and my dad always tried to help me out with stuff. He would say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. He never said, that looks horrible, you know, you should really try doing that again. He said, oh, you need cardboard and the bottom to support the weight. And I was like, okay. So, I mean, it has a little, but there's the only interfacing I have in the bag, and I'll show the inside. The zipper's slightly better, even though it's still sewed on wrong. And I cheated on the pocket. It was the pocket for the scrub. I just used that on the inside. But it does have like interfacing like SF 808 or something, 809, something like that. Oh, and look, here's a glasses case I made that's in here. Okay, not too bad. But I did put some, oh, I didn't even put it on both sides. On one side, I actually put some rivets on. I think I put those on later on, and they're just little stars. But this has, again, that plasticky stuff that I like laminated it with. Okay. Then I thought I was getting really fancy here, and I used that same material and shininess to do the straps because, again, I did not know about vinyl. I used some plastic D-rings, and this one, again, there's no like real interfacing. It was when I was learning how to quilt on my own, and I think this might have been when I first learned how to quilt with the 1/4-inch seam. Let's see if I can show that. And I even put a monogram of my initials on there, but you really can't see it. And then, like, here's the side, and it's not lined up at all. I thought I was going to get fancy and put some rivets in the corner that are blingy. I don't know what I was doing. Again, the dome rivets that are not completely even, but I did what I thought I could do. And the inside, I put this floral. I thought it was pretty, and I didn't know how to do a lining, either drop in or other, so there's the seams where I just figured out how to do it. And again, this is before the internet. Now, this one was what I would call like my first real success. Yes, it's all fabric. I think I just have like SF808 or whatever you call that. I think that's the only thing in it, but it was the first bag that I was actually proud of. And my friend Amber had me go on a quilting class one time, and that was where I learned about the 1/4 inch seam. So this one's probably before that last one with the quilting. And I was really proud of this, and a lot of the girls were like, oh my gosh, you made that? And I said, yeah. And I think it was a simplicity pattern as well, but I think this one is so adorable. And I made the little heart. It has a pocket, and then I put the little bow, and then on the side where it gathers, it has a little bow, and then I put the fabric straps for polka dots, and I have Velcro because at that point I was not about to do any zipper. And then I put that pocket in there with a tab. It's not even, but hey, it worked. So like I said, there's hardly any stability in it, but it was a fabric bag, and I think it turned out pretty good. So there's that one. I'm running out of room here. And then, okay, I think I had made these ones before or after that, I don't know. These were like some beach pattern too, and again, no internet help with any of this. It's just a big, and it's got pockets on each side. It has a zipper, and it's a metal zipper in it with just regular lining. I don't remember what I made it for, but I don't know. I made this one with the Smurfs, and then I also made another one with Betty Boop, and if I find that, I'll show a picture of that here. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit better. Alright, now we come to and those are like all between 2014 and 2016 when I made those. Okay, then when my mom passed, I wanted to make a nice purse, like in honor of her memory, for when I went to her funeral. Plus I knew I was going to be like crying, and I knew I was going to need napkins, and I didn't want to just like try to put them in my pocket in a dress. And so I made a purse for her funeral, and if she would have been alive, it would have been much nicer to give to her. And it made me think of her. Again, it's still just all fabric, but I think this one turned out pretty good. I made it fancy with the lace, and then the bow with the little gem in there that I glued. I thought, oh, that kind of reminds me of my mom. And then I put the ribbon on the top, and then I put this damask print on the inside, and again with the Velcro. I had just made it that night, you know, before her funeral. Oh, and again, I've got cardboard in there, but this time I actually sewed it inside so it wouldn't go anywhere. So So I thought that one turned out pretty good. Alright. Then I'm going to go to when I first discovered blue Cala bags. I was so happy. Now, I made 2 bags at the same time, and I will go ahead and try to show them at the same time and then talk about them a little bit. Then these were like my first like fancy looking purses, and it's the blue Cala Astor bag. So this one, you know, so I used holographic vinyl from my punk embroidery, and then the silver vinyl for the handle, and then the rivets, and then I used the connector. Now the print here, this is coral, and it has the little mermaid all around in there, and then again it can have a side connector on it, and this is why it's not in use. The strap broke on this side. This was when I was first learning the vinyl and stuff, and I did the first time turn lock, and it turned out really good. And blue Cala has very good instructions on how to do their snaps and the turn lock, and the material on the inside is seashells, because Little Mermaid, seashells, it kind of all goes together. So I still like this bag. Then we'll go with the Deadpool one. I really love this one so much, but sadly I really can't use it. I don't know if you can see, my cats have like destroyed it. That's the good side. They've like scratched it all up, and yeah, I might take all the hardware off because it has really nice hardware. And again, I did a turn lock, and this one I had polka dots and then a red on the bottom because I ran out of material, and then I had red polka dots for a pocket on the inside. But I have Peltex on the bottom, and then I believe it was the Annie's fusible foam. So these have a lot more structure, and they're a lot nicer. Okay. I have no idea if I'm getting any order. This one is actually the blue Cala Snowdrop. I like this bag, but then again, part of me doesn't really like the bag. I like the bag because of the print on it, but then again, I feel like it's a little bit kiddish. I don't know, that sounds kind of crazy to say. So, if you're a quilter, you're probably aware of this. I believe it's called Love Letters, and I have glitter vinyl, and then I made it a pocket. It does not call for that. The Love Letters quilting cotton line is basically a story about how you can convey to people that, you know, about love and everything else without talking. Like, you can write letters and like just reaching out, holding someone, giving them a hug. I thought that was really beautiful and touching. And then, like, here's the inside. It has more of those little girls, and there's a pocket or a zipper there. And then I did the inside, and it has where you can tie it on the side to get it to ruche in. Some people do it this other way. I'm going to see if I can take this off. Some people like to have the bag like this, and they feel like that's a little more appealing. I liked it the way the bag was intended to have the swoopy side. So, and I used fabric only on the handles. I think I should have probably used vinyl and fabric because it feels a little flimsy. But I have a girl on both sides. It's the same girl. And I have more of that material if I decide to make more. Got some dust in my nose. Okay. Alright, we'll go to my first Annette. I still love this bag and I use it occasionally. If you have been on my channel for a while, you know that I love Deadpool. So this is the large Annette, and oh, I don't know which way to use my camera. And it has the little pockets here, which I just had white. I used sheets actually on the inside for the lining, and then I used the vinyl straps, and then of course I have the rivets and the holographic red vinyl, and then inside it's just a zipper, and like I said, it's got the red holographic vinyl and little baby Deadpools, and look, real purse feet, which I believe those Astors from Blue Cala had the purse feet as well. So I really love this. The only thing is I felt like this is too big, so I don't like to carry it a lot, just for that reason. Okay. Then, everyone was talking about the Swoon Bonnie bucket bag. I like a good bucket bag, and I have one that I used to use all the time, and I think I'm going to actually tear it apart and make a pattern out of it. When I made this one, this is a material I got off of Etsy, and it's actually called purse material, which I thought that was weird. Anyways, I never made handles for it because I had this chain from another bag and I just clipped it on there. So this is what it looks like, and the little it has little Tinkerbells that you can like faintly see in there. But I did not like how the bottom, like that was the first time using a curve, and I was not a fan of that, and I lost a purse feet. I was gonna say I lost the purse feet, so there's that. But it's not bad. And there's the inside. It has the little snaps, and then the zipper. Oh, and the lining on the inside, I don't know if you can see it, it's Tinkerbell in like a gray shadow. So there's that, which, I mean, I think I did okay. Then I did the, let me zip this one up, the Swoon Maisie bag. Now, I did two. I find that if I make two bags at the same time, if I make a mistake on one, then I can kind of correct it on the other one. Okay, so I made two. Now, this one I wasn't 100% satisfied with because I like a little bling, but I felt like the silver sparkle was a little bit much. And these were the first time I used piping. I was trying to see if I used piping on the other one too. And let's see. So it's got Maleficent. I'll try to bend that out. And I made it have a pocket. It does not call for that, but I made a pocket on it. And then it has the zipper that goes down to the front, and then I just have regular purple material with a zipper for the inside. But yeah, I felt like the silver sparkle seemed a little bit much for the material. But that's just me, I guess. And then the other one I made, I actually really like this one. As you know, I am a very big Addams Family fan, and I love this one so much. So this is the Addams Family, and it's very dusty, I apologize, but it has red glitter vinyl, and yes, there's a pocket on this, and I tried to make sure the placement was good so that way you could see characters and that I didn't cut anyone's head off very much. There's cousinette on the bottom, and then Morticia on the side, and then back over to here, and I did cut them off there. And there's purse feet, and from the top of the bag, there's the zipper on that, which I just kind of made it all wonky. Then on the inside, I did a damask print and a bright green zipper. Why bright green? I have no idea. I think to match the little bottle. It has green, but there's like cat hair all over that. Hold on, I need a drink. Alright, we're getting close to the end. Okay. Now let's talk about some recent disappointments. Everybody loves the Lola from Swoon. I believe it's Swoon. I was not a fan. I feel like it's way too small. It's very, very tiny, like very tiny. And this is Addams Family again. I messed up on the handle, so I just made like a fake bow. And then I thought, oh well, I better do it on the other side, you know, because it looks less intentional if you have two, right? And on the inside, I thought this would be kind of fun because how Gomez wears striped suiting, I made it look like a suiting on the inside. I think it was actually a pantsuiting. And then on this side it has a bow. It has a pocket with a bow. Let's see if I can pull that up. Right there. Again, the zipper still... I've still struggled with those over the years. And this one, everybody said that the Blanche was fairly easy. I had a lot of problems with it. I'm not happy with this one at all. I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to cut it up and make it into a zipper pouch. I actually messaged the designer, I believe it was Swoon, about the instructions for the size of the bag because it doesn't have a pattern for the main bag. And she said that it was in the written instructions. Yeah, in the written instructions where I don't really like to read instructions. I kind of just go on my own. That's probably a lot of my problem. And so the sizing was off. And originally I had, because I thought I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try brown. But again, we got another little baby Deadpool. And I love the floral fabric. And I put piping around the connectors. But I did not like the way this looked. It was really wonky. So I changed it to pink. That's why I put pink on the connectors. And it's still, I just don't feel like it looks very nice. I don't, and I use too small of crispy, like, I just don't like it. And the inside, I actually use some of the Baby Deadpool as a pocket, and then a zipper. You always have to have a zipper. And then this is one I made not too long ago. In my head, it looked better than what it does. I don't know. It was another quilting cotton, and I thought, oh, this is going to look so pretty. It's, Free Spirit, I think. I don't know. If you're a quilter, I'm sure you can correct me in the bottom. But it's got these really pretty little birds on there. And I used the bow zipper from Mormino, and it's got the rainbow teeth on it and a little pocket there. So what happened was, it was not supposed to have the lining pocket here, but my zipper looked so bad, I just tried to put the vinyl on it to cover it, and if you can see, it still doesn't look the best. But I mean, I had to piece pieces just to make it work. And then the back has a pocket, and I had the overlay on it. And then the top has the zipper with the bow. And it was supposed to be, I believe, like a recessed zipper where it hangs in, but that didn't happen. And then I did not pay attention and change my thread, because who does that? So there's horrible threading showing. The zipper has a overlay, and again, horrible threading. Yeah, so not really happy about that. Then y'all seen on my channel already that I made the Antonolia bag by Shambhala, and this has the tooled vinyl and the shimmer metallic. Oh, and I have the nameplate thing now on there. I don't know if you can see it, just has an A, and it has a, I had to do it through the pocket because I had already made the bag. And then of course it has the little connectors on the side. And I'm forgetting another bag. And this one has, it was just a sheet, little flowers. Bridge. And then I made, this one y'all saw recently, my, oh my gosh, why can I not think of the name of it? Sincerely Jen Tribbiani Traveler with stitch, and I had put a pocket in here. I have it unzipped right now, so the zipper on this side, and on this side it has more of that material. And then I also had used rainbow binding. Can you give me my stitch bag over there? And I put the name plate on here. It should be on that coffee table. And then it has a little Saturn zipper pull. Thank you very much. And then I have the different colors of vinyl for the straps. There's blue, pink, and then this one is a different blue. And I have the fabric on the other side. And then we'll go to this one. This is one I had her get because I forgot about it. This is actually one of my very most used bags that I have that I love so much. It is the Swoon Brooklyn. Okay, If I make this one again, which I do plan on making it again, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So, I love Stitch so much. Isn't he so cute? And there's the side. And here's the other side. And it has little purse feet. But I got better at doing the circle on this, so yeah, that one is much better. And like I said, I use this one all the time. I did a double zipper, so it opens up both ways. It is a little bit hard to get into because it's kind of small. It's a smallish bag, but I have this really beautiful Hawaiian fabric that I got on Etsy. I thought, oh, this is very tropical, and then I used some other stitch material for the inside for the pocket. I'm sorry, I know it's really hard to see. And then on the other side is more of that really pretty floral tropical leaf and a zipper. But I made the straps longer because I like to have them on me. And then on this one, I did also make this a little bit taller than the pattern calls for. That's the only other adjustments I made. But I love this one so much. Oh, and here's the other side, the little sass. He's so cute. Then, I think this is the last one. This one was the Sincerely Jen Ugly Naked Guy. And I use this one actually quite a bit too, even though to me I feel like it's a little bit big. But I do like it. And this is the one that I've showed on my channel. And the zipper is kind of, I had to go over a few times. There's my little nameplate that I got from Emmeline Bags. And then it just has white zipper on the inside. Nothing really fancy, just, you know, a functioning hobo bag, which is nice. Now I did get the zipper better on this. Still didn't pay attention to changing my thread, but oh, that's why I had this tag out. I don't know why, but sometimes one zipper part doesn't work, so I just leave it over there, and then I use the other zipper to zip it up. So I don't know what I do wrong with that. And I did also add an extra pocket on the back that the pattern does not call for, but I did pretty good on the bottom. I didn't do purse feet, but I do like this bag. And now I will insert pictures of my niece Megan's bag. It's the Rosie by Swoon. So that was the first time I've made that bag, and I think it turned out really good. I used fusible fleece like the instructions said, and I used the Harry Potter material, and I used all of the material I had. This was some of my special material, and I had to piece together the piece on the flap, but I think it turned out really nice, and she loves it. And if her mom allows, which I think she does, then I will insert video of her at the end. And my sister had put the gift bag that I got her, she like made it to where you're supposed to be able to make it to where you can knot it up, or I don't know. And so she was mad because her mom did that, but it was funny, and her reaction is just so priceless. There's also a few bags I can think of that I did forget. One, I made my oldest daughter a tote bag with an anchor, and if I see that, I'll insert that picture. And I also made my youngest daughter a Harry Potter bag, and it was the dolly, I believe it was the blue Cala, and I added the green glitter trim on it. So I'll insert that if I can find it. And if there's any other bags that I forgot, I will try to insert them in here and put names of what they are, and just see, you know, I do forget a lot. I can look on my phone to see if there's any that I saved on here that I could possibly mention. But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying this new series. Oh, and I did also make, I made a NCW, it's a necessary clutch wallet by, I think it's M-Line Bags, and I'll insert pictures of that. I used Supergirl and Superwoman and all that on it, and I used a red patent vinyl, and I think it turned out so pretty. The only thing is the lock I had used was the wrong kind of a lock, so I can't use it. It's just pointless, but it was an experience, and I do need to make another one just to make one that's functioning, because I think that would be really fun. There's quite a few things that I made. So anyways, I hope everybody has been enjoying this little Sew Back Thursday, and feel free to use the hashtag SewBackThursday and show off some of your old stuff. It would be really fun if I could see other stuff that everyone else has made as well. And my whole goal for this series, and like I said, I had been thinking about it for a while, my whole goal for it is to show people, you know what, you might start out with something that looks a little weird and crazy, and then eventually you'll get something nice that you love. So I hope that's been fun, and I hope everybody finds time to sew something, and I hope you have a very blessed day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Clothes bag. You take them and they're meant to do that. That way you don't have to tape it.
You did this?
I did that. But April did this.
My God! Oh, it's so pretty! I love it! Oh, it's like yours! Kind of. Not really. But kind of. I love it.
She said that's the best zipper that she has ever done. So,
oh, I love the handmade.
Hold it up. Let's see. Yay!